Hello. Hello.
Remember, you're a producer. You'll see 3 news stories to choose from. Do try to give me a happy one, won't you? Sometimes the writers get a little mischievous. You can only feed me news after I finish reading the previous story. The machine will light up to tell you when to send me more. Isn't technology wonderful? You'll have to wait for me to finish the story I'm reading before you send me another one. You wouldn't want me to get muddled, would you? No. Of course not. Oh, splendid. I'm sure you'll do a smashing job producing my show today. Just remember that we only wanted to see good news. Fortunately, all the news in Wrightsburg is good. Here we go. On in 5, 4, 3.
And now it's time for the Good News Hour with Uncle Jack. That's me, Jack Worthing. I'll give you all the good news you need to start your afternoon with a smile. Have you seen any dead bodies on the... Oh, dear. No, of course I haven't seen any dead bodies on the street. How ridiculous. Although, I did, you know what, I did see one the other day. And then he got up and walked away. Yes, it was an actor rehearsing for a show. The Hamlin Thespian Troupe is rehearsing a lively new murder mystery to be performed al fresco on the streets of Wellington Wells. According to the director, Christy Baskerville, the innocent butler is a rip-roaring whodunit sure to delight audiences. I don't mean to spoil the suspense, but it has a happy ending. It turns out that nobody was dead at all. Yes, news story, please.
Yeah.
Anytime. Please bear with me while my producer tries to learn what's what. Well, here we go with the next news story. Inspector Royston Luckenbill... Oh, come on, really? Reminds the public that the alleged murderer, known as Foggy Jack, does not exist. He's just a fairy tale. And we all know how horrible those are. There were definitely no victims found in the street in the morning with certain organs surgically removed. No. And, gosh, even if there were, what on earth were those people doing out after dark? Everybody except the constables should be at home listening to Uncle Jack's bedtime stories. And I'm sure that the girls in question were just running with scissors. Next card, please. Wasn't it a lovely idea for the Uncle Jack fan club to have a contest to be my producer? If only they'd done it on merit instead of a random drawing. Well, we can't have everything, can we? Let's see what we have here. Oh, dear. Constable Winslow has solved the mystery of the large pig spotted behind the King's Arms last Friday night. Well, I'm afraid we're not going to get any bacon this time, no. It turns out it was only Jim Dixon. It turns out it was only Jim Dixon attempting to find his keys in the alley. At least that's what Jim said he was doing. And we're all sure that Jim wasn't drunk at all, was he? Remember, joy can make you look at things a little hopefully. So, if you're not sure, there's no harm in asking a friend if he's seeing the same thing you are. Next card. Anytime. Did you hear a loud explosion last week? Do you remember how the... Sinkhole? Scargill? Oh, dear. Well,
there a point to this?
it seems that some citizens in the vicinity of the Scargill Mines facility heard what seemed at first to be a loud explosion. Perhaps my producer was mining supervisor for that day. That seems to be par for the course, doesn't it? Just kidding. There's no need to worry, everyone. It seems that those jolly miners were just testing their fireworks for the annual Victory Day celebrations and set off fireworks and sparklers and all sorts of things. What a lot of scamps those chaps are. The company naturally apologizes sincerely for any alarm the noise may have caused. But I, for one, can't wait to see the fireworks. And speaking of fiery things, I'm feeling a bit warm today. You might say I'm hot under the collar. You know, sometimes you can be on so much joy that you don't even notice that you're reading bad news because everything is so rosy. Maybe that's what happened to my producer for the day. Next card. Let's see if this news is a bit more fun. Oh, yes. Mrs. Barbara Ayrton Gould informs us that the legendary Simon Says contest at the Church of St. Genesius is back on. And the pop star Nick Lightbearer will be their celebrity caller. Mr. Lightbearer has become reclusive of late. His Christmas concert ended abruptly last year when the singer broke down in tears of joy and, well, he was unable to continue, even after fans appreciatively threw kitchen scraps on stage. Mrs. Ayrton Gould assures the singer's loyal fans that he no longer has that very bad cold that caused the end of his concert series last year. Well, I suppose the lights went out because my producer needs to get some more sleep. But I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time, yes. Thanks to our producer for the day, and I hope they're better at their regular job. Wouldn't be hard, would it? No, almost kidding.
Well, wasn't that exciting? I do wish you could be here, dear viewers. It looks like somebody's having a party in the visitors' gallery. There are so many happy, excited people there. So many. Perhaps somebody ought to check in and, well, make sure that they're not breaking anything. People tend to get carried away sometimes, don't they? Do you know what makes a party even better? Why, joy! Nice to hear that lovely joy gas hissing through their neck. For the waves of the
Talk in the dark,
now will be.
under your smile.
No one really wants that to talk like
Don't be afraid, all you gotta do is run. 'Cause when we were young, we just a child and we start to all we do is smile. Let's try a stranger